that we're tracking a couple rounds of rain and thunderstorms over the next 24 hours. So we've got one moving in right now, which is producing some hail and some gusty winds associated or embedded in some of these thunderstorms. And this is mainly western parts of our viewing area. And I'll show you that on StormFox coming up. But we're in this unsettled pattern for a while. Rounds of rain and thunderstorms over the next 24 hours, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So now through 2 p.m., we've got this first round. The second round, midnight until 4 a.m. And strong to severe thunderstorms are possible with both of these rounds. I think there's a higher threat as we move into the nighttime round, but all threats on the table. The main ones though, gusty winds and heavy rain. With this round, we've been seeing hail. Flooding concerns as well with these multiple rounds through Sunday. We're looking at 3 to 5 inches. So again, we've got that severe risk on the table. This map is more so for that second round coming in late evening into the overnight, where we're finding more of that enhanced risk in our far western communities, western Ohio. Us, we're in the slight risk. That's a 2 out of a scale of 5. And again, your main threats will be these high winds, heavy rain. But we've been seeing that hail potential coming up with this first round that's moving through right now. And you can see it here. We've got steady rain already pushing into Cuyahoga, over into Lorain, and also portions of Medina County. I do want to take off the lightning because it looks rather cluttered, but we're going to zoom in on this one cell here. It's now starting to push towards the Richland area. So if you're in central Richland, southern Richland County, Mansfield, Lucas, Belleville, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning. You can see that cell just to the south of New Bloomfield. That's producing some hail with it. So far it's been on the quarter size of things, but we've had reports of ping pong size hail potential embedded into some of these thunderstorms. So again, if you're in and around Mansfield, Belleville over the next couple of minutes here, we're likely going to see this severe thunderstorm roll through. So I do want to put a track on this if it holds together, maybe into Ashland County as well. So Mansfield around 11:11 for you, Lucas 11:13, 11:21, Paradise Hill, and then if it holds together or if that hail sticks around, Ashland right around 11:30. So I'm saying hail. I do want to check out what it looks like, and you can see, oh, we've got some larger reports just south of North Bloomfield. So when we're talking larger, we're talking over ping pong size. Hopefully this will weaken as it moves into Richland County, but this is why there's that severe thunderstorm warning for this. So again, central Richland, just west of I-71. If you're at any of those towns, you'll likely get hit with some hail. Of course, Hanley Village are one of them, Mansfield, Bangorville, it's just outside of your area. So we'll continue to watch that. Now, as we spread more towards the north, there are a couple of pockets of penny to pea-size hail anywhere you see the shades of green. So for example, eastward of Willard, right along 224, there could be pea to penny size hail. There's the potential for some smaller hail even in Lorain, from Elyria down to Wellington in Medina County over into Medina. So again, we've got that severe thunderstorm warning. This is until 11:15. It is now starting to actually push into Richland County and right along 42. That's where we've got that hail. If you have any kind of hail reports, be sure to let me know. You can follow me on X or get a hold of me on any of my Facebook pages as well. So again, Richland County, right along I-71. Get ready. We've got some hail and thunderstorm activity moving into the area. So again, that severe thunderstorm warning until, let me just double check on that. until 11:15. Yes, so we got about 15 minutes on that. Okay, so widening out the view, a lot of thunderstorm activity here that's moving through our area. So this is the first round that we've been talking about. This will continue through around 2 o'clock. Again, east of 77 between noon and 2. West of that, now through noon. And again, some stronger storms with this. The potential for them to reach severe limits, which we have seen. All right, so in addition to that severe thunderstorm warning in Richland County, we have a flood watch that goes into effect at 8 o'clock this evening and continues all the way into Sunday. So like I said, multiple rounds of these showers and thunderstorms, which could lead to localized flooding across our area. So I do want to take you hour by hour as we move through the midday. You see that cluster pushing out of here by 2 o'clock. After that rain moves out, the winds will pick up, it will warm up. This is along a warm front. Winds coming in out of the south, gusting upwards of 40. Look at these temperatures as we head into the evening. We've got temperatures pushing upper 60s, lower 70s, and maybe even some sunshine mixing in, breaks of it before this next round comes in. 9 o'clock, we're still looking dry, but here's that second round, and it's going to come in with a line of thunderstorms. Of course, embedded in that line will be some strong or severe thunderstorms. This will move in from 11 p.m. to around 3 o'clock in the morning. So of course it's coming in overnight. There's always some uncertainty that you lose some of the severe characteristics with that line as it moves into the nighttime hours. But right now it's looking like it could stay healthy, especially in our far western communities. So I say our far western communities between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. You definitely want to check our weather app, get ways to get your warnings. And looking ahead, it should move out by 3-4 o'clock in the morning. By the time we reach the morning commute tomorrow, any kind of thunderstorm activity will be out of here. It'll just be about some scattered showers across the region through, I'd say through lunchtime, and then we start to dry out. And then it'll be all about the warmth again, upper 60s and low 70s. Then yet another round, far southern areas here, Thursday night into Friday morning, again, if you're south of Route 30. So several rounds, and we'll be tracking more. So rain and storms now through 2 o'clock. Again, we'll be on the lookout for the potential for stronger or severe thunderstorms. Right now, the threat has been hail for the most part in these storms. Winds gusting upwards of 40. You can see those wind gusts really picking up after this round gets out of here. So we'll have widespread 35 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts, and that'll continue through the remainder of the day today and into tonight. So rain and thunderstorms tonight. We've got that second round, potential for strong to severe, and then a few showers early. Otherwise, a warm and breezy day tomorrow, upper 60s and low 70s. So I did mention that we've got multiple rounds of rain and thunderstorms. Here it is on Thursday, much of the day dry, but again, look at towards southern Ohio. That's where we'll likely see rain and thunderstorms Thursday night into early Friday morning. So again, if you're south of Route 30. Looking ahead, much of the day on Friday, okay. Then as we get into the late afternoon, evening, we'll bring in the chance for a few scattered showers across the area. This will become more widespread Friday night into Saturday, and that's when we'll really have to look out for that flood potential, because the ground will just be so saturated by that point. So temperatures upper 60s, low 70s, 2 rounds. One right now and another one coming in tonight. Then we get a break, another round Friday night into Saturday with that locally heavy rain. Temperatures tumble behind this unsettled pattern so much that we could get a wintry mix by the work week. Monday 42 degrees, potential of a rain-snow mix occurring, and even on your home opener on Tuesday, there is that slight chance that we could have a wintry mix in our area, but it's definitely going to be cold. Temperatures lingering in the 30s through much of the day, and then briefly warming back into the lower lower 50s. All right, so I do want to get a check back at Storm Fox radar before I leave you to get ready for our noon show. We've got that severe thunderstorm warning that continues for Richland County. Now that cell is getting into Mansfield, of course, quarter-size hail potential with this. And then it's moving up 71 over into Lucas. So if you're in just east of Mansfield, northeast of Mansfield, heads up, we've got this thunderstorm. And if it holds together, Ashland, Hayesville, by about 11:30 for you for the potential for this hail to move in. And one quick check of this, let me see how big it is. Of course, we're looking at large, possibly ping pong size hail in between Mansfield and Belleville right now. Looking up towards some of the other thunderstorm activity, you can see embedded with it some small hail. Anywhere you see the green, this is P to penny size hail. Okay, so I'm going back to the radar here. I do want to take off some of these lightning strikes because we have some heavy rain pushing through Vermilion, right along eastern portions of Sandusky and Erie and Huron County. This takes you through Florence into Wakeman down towards New London, so that heavier rain. We also have bursts of heavier rain over towards Port Clinton, extending down through Fremont, Green Springs, and then as you head down towards Tiffin. This has been some of the areas that we've seen some hail reports coming out of, but right now I'm going to leave you with the severe thunderstorm warning in parts of central Richland County. Lucas, Crimson, possibility upwards of Hayesville into Ashland, and then if it continues to hold on with some hail reports upwards of Congress in parts of western Wayne County. So the National Weather Service did issue the latest on this severe thunderstorm. It's canceled for Morrow County, but again, this is in effect for southern Richland County until 11:15. So it's 11:08 right now. It's moving rapidly, really, out of the northeast at 60 miles per hour. We've had quarter-size hail that has been associated with this. So let me go ahead and put a track on this storm. Of course, I'm going to go right over where our computer is showing just to give you some times on this. Widowville, 11:20. If it holds together with this quarter-size hail, we've got Ashland right around 11:26. Latiburg around 11:35. Congress, this is now getting into Wayne County. This thunderstorm will be in your area around 11:40, and then if it still continues to hold together, Westfield around 11:50. So again, that severe thunderstorm warning continues in Richland County at least for the next 5 minutes. Coming up on Fox 8 News at noon, I'll continue to track these thunderstorms pushing through our area. All the very latest. Again, it looks like the southern end of this, we're starting to see more severe thunderstorm warnings being issued. You can see it just east of Columbus. So if you're over towards Coshocton, Tuscarawas, Holmes County, we'll be watching this as we go through the remainder of your midday hours. Again, the timing with this mainly now through noon for our western areas. If your eastern areas east of 77, we'll be watching this between, let's say, 12:30 and 2 o'clock for you. So again, stronger thunderstorms embedded within this round. All threats on the table, but the main threats so far with this have been hail. We've had reports of penny size, pea size hail, even ping pong size hail. I think that report came out of, let me see here. Where was that report? Was just outside of our viewing area, but just to give you an example, ping pong size hail, that's pretty high, and wind gusts upwards of 40 miles per hour. There have been some special weather statements that were issued along these thunderstorms. So we'll continue to monitor this for you. I will have the very latest coming up on Fox 8 News at noon. Until then, stay tuned with the latest.